Hey fellow fishers, struggling to hook that perfect catch in Roblox Fisch? Don't worry, I've got your back. Today we're diving into the fish bait tier list, ranking each bait from best to worst so you know exactly which ones to stock up on. Whether you're aiming to catch the rarest fish in the sea or just want to level up faster, this guide will help you choose the bait that gets those fish biting. Trust me, you don't want to waste your time with the wrong one. If you want to become a true expert fisher, you've got to know what bait works best. Some of them have awesome stats that'll boost your chances of pulling in those super rare fish, while others, well, let's just say they're better off left in the tackle box. So, get ready to level up your fishing game as we explore each bait's unique stats and tell you exactly which ones are worth adding to your line. Let's get into it. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking baits in fish. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching. The baits in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, maggot, insect, worm, and bagel. Alright folks, let's dive into the deep end, or maybe not so deep, because we're talking about the D tier baits in Roblox Fisch. And look, I won't sugarcoat it. These baits aren't winning any awards for catching the big ones. They'll help you snag the small fries and the usual suspects, but if you're after that massive, rare fish everyone's bragging about, these aren't gonna cut it. Think of them as your basic starter pack baits. Just enough to get you going, but don't expect to reel in anything spectacular. First up, we've got the maggot. And hey, I know it doesn't sound glamorous, but it's not completely useless. It gives you a universal luck boost of 35, but, and it's a big but, it slows your lure speed by 10. So while you might get a few bites, they're going to be small and pretty average. If you're just starting out or feeling like going for a casual fishing session, it might work for you, but don't expect any legends with this one. Next, the insect. This one's got a little more pep in its step. It offers a preferred luck of 35 and even adds a slight boost to your lure speed with +5. It's a slight upgrade from the maggot, but still, nothing groundbreaking. It's like choosing between a plain bagel and one with a sprinkle of seasoning. Yeah, it's a little better, but not exactly a game changer. And speaking of bagels, yeah, that's right, there's actually a bagel bait here. It has a preferred luck of 25 and some resilience points, 15 to be exact. But if you're hoping this breakfast classic is the secret to catching monster fish, well, let's just say you're better off eating it yourself. It's quirky and fun, sure, but in terms of effectiveness, it's not much better than using a worm. Speaking of, the worm has the same luck but offers a slightly higher lure speed of +15. So, if you're going the basic route, a worm might be your best bet from this group, just don't expect miracles. The baits in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, rapid catcher, coal minnow, and flakes. Alright anglers, let's dive right into the nitty-gritty of C-tier baits in Roblox Fisch. Now, don't let the tier fool you. These baits may not be the cream of the crop, but they've got their charm. If you're just starting out or looking to add a few tricks to your fishing arsenal, these baits might just do the trick. Sure, they won't snag you the biggest catch, but they can help you reel in some interesting species while you're on the water. First up, we have the rapid catcher. It might sound like a superhero for fish, but let's be real. Its resilience takes a hit at 15. However, with a lure speed of 35, it can get your bait moving quickly enough to catch the attention of those swimming by. It's perfect for those moments when you want to give your fishing game a little boost, especially when you're trying to make a quick catch or two. Just remember, it's not going to be your go-to for long fishing sessions, but it's a fun little gadget to have on hand. Next in line is coal. With a preferred luck of 45, this bait is all about bringing in those medium-level fish. The resilience is slightly better at 10, so it won't crumble under pressure. It's a solid choice if you're feeling lucky and want to test your luck against some mid-tier species. Plus, who doesn't love a good fishy pun? With coal, you might just light up your fishing session and have some fun while you're at it. Now, let's talk about the minnow. With a preferred luck of 65 and a resilience of 10, this little guy packs a punch for attracting some interesting catches. It's a classic choice that's reliable enough to get the job done, but you'll want to upgrade to higher tier baits for those epic fishing moments. Finally, we have flakes. With a preferred luck of 55 and a resilience of 3, these guys might not be the strongest, but they add a little flavor to your fishing experience with a lure speed of 10. They can tempt some niche fish, but remember, they're not your main bait choice for serious fishing. So, while these C-tier baits might not be the stars of the show, they definitely have their place in your tackle box. Keep them in mind for those casual fishing days when you want to mix things up and see what bites. The baits in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, super flakes, shrimp, and seaweed. Alright folks, let's dive into the world of baits in Roblox Fisch. Now, if you're looking to catch some of those rare and unusual fish without breaking the bank, the B-tier baits are your best friends. They might not bring the mythical catches like the higher tier options, but don't underestimate their potential. These baits are perfect for a day of fishing when you're just looking to add some unique finds to your collection. First up, we have the Super Flakes. With a universal luck of 70, these flakes are a solid choice for those looking to reel in something special. Sure, they come with a resilience of 15, meaning they're not the toughest option out there, but who needs durability when you're after the thrill of the catch? Just toss them in the water and get ready for some action. While you won't snag that legendary fish, you might just reel in something unexpected. Next on our list is shrimp. Now, shrimp might not sound like much, but they bring their own flavor to the fishing game. With preferred luck at 45 and universal luck at 25, they're pretty decent. The resilience of 5 might give you a little pause, but think of it this way. They're like the underdog in a fishing tournament. You never know what you might catch when using them. Plus, they can definitely help you avoid those pesky boots and tires that everyone dreads. Lastly, let's talk about seaweed. Seaweed. A classic. With preferred luck of 35, it may not be the luckiest bait around, but it makes up for it with a resilience score of 10 and a lure speed of 20. That means you'll get your bait out there quickly, which is always a bonus. So, if you're fishing in a body of water where seaweed thrives, definitely give this bait a shot. It could just lead to that quirky catch you've been looking for. So remember, while these B-tier baits may not be the flashiest options, they certainly have their charm. Grab your fishing rod, head out to your favorite spot, and see what kind of rare catches you can pull in with these trusty baits. Happy fishing, everyone! The baits in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, fish head and squid. Alright fish enthusiasts, let's dive into the A-tier bait selections in Roblox Fisch. Now, while they might not quite reach the dizzying heights of our S-tier champions, these baits are still fantastic options you don't want to overlook. Think of them as your reliable sidekicks. They may not have superpowers, but they can still get the job done when you're running low on stock. First up, we have the fish head. With a preferred luck rating of 150, it's like the lucky charm you never knew you needed. Just keep in mind that it comes with a resilience penalty of 10, so it might not hold up forever in the wild. But don't worry, its lure speed of 10 makes it a go-to choice for attracting those elusive sharks and alligators. If you're looking to reel in some big catches, the fish head is a must-have in your tackle box. Next on our A-tier list is the quirky squid. This little guy brings a unique flair to your fishing strategy with a preferred luck of 55 and a universal luck of 45. Sure, it has a lure speed penalty of 25, but don't let that discourage you. The squid can still work wonders, especially when targeting fish that might otherwise slip through your fingers. So whether you're going for a big haul or just trying to add some variety to your catch, these A-tier baits are sure to enhance your fishing adventures in Roblox Fisch. The baits in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, weird algae, night shrimp, truffle worm, and magnet. Alright, let's dive into the treasure trove of baits in Roblox Fisch. If you're looking to snag those elusive rare fish, you've come to the right place. Today, we're talking about the S-tier baits that will totally elevate your fishing game. These baits aren't just about aesthetics, they're your ticket to those prized catches that will have everyone in the game asking, "How did you catch that?" First up, we have the weird algae. Now, I know the name might sound a bit, well, weird, but don't let that fool you. With a universal luck of 200, this bait is a fantastic all-rounder. Just remember, its lure speed is a bit on the slow side at 35. But hey, patience is key when you're trying to lure in those rare fish. Pair it with a good rod like the Destiny or Mythical, and you'll be ready for some epic fishing tales. Next on the list is the night shrimp. This little guy brings 90 universal luck to the table and has a lure speed of 15. It's like the life of the fishing party. Use it when the sun goes down and watch as it attracts all sorts of nocturnal swimmers. Whether you're after a shimmering treasure or just looking to fill your fish tank, the night shrimp is a solid pick for those late-night fishing trips. Now, if you want to get serious about catching the rarest of the rare, you absolutely need the truffle worm. This bait is for the pros. With an impressive 300 preferred luck, it's hands down one of the best options out there. Just be careful with its lure speed of 10. You might find yourself waiting a bit longer, but trust me, the rewards are totally worth it. Lastly, don't overlook the magnet. It has a preferred luck of 200 and is a fantastic choice if you're aiming to catch something truly special. So there you have it, the S-tier baits of fish that will have you reeling in the big ones like a pro. Remember, each bait has its unique perks, so mix and match them with the right rods, and who knows, you might just become the ultimate fishing legend in Roblox Fisch. Happy fishing, everyone! The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.